Hi. So when I think of unit plans, lesson plans, and learning activities, I think of unit plans as a collection of lesson plans and learning objectives that seek to answer a common curriculum goal. So unit plans can last anywhere from 3 to 8 weeks in length. And I view lesson plans as the daily outlines of learning objectives that build a new piece to the puzzle that is that common curriculum goal of that unit plan. Learning activities are any activity whose goal is to assist students with understanding those specific learning objectives and in the bigger picture, understanding that curriculum goal. For learning activities, there can be more than one learning activity per lesson. There could be only one learning activity per lesson. Or certain learning activities could take place over multiple lessons in the form of longer projects like service learning projects or bigger research reports. So an example of all of these, a unit plan might be something like looking at the 3 branches of government and social studies. So looking at the executive, legislative, and judicial branches of government. A specific lesson plan within that unit would be looking at how a bill becomes law. So how you propose a bill, how you debate the contents of a bill, and how voting works within our government to make a bill a law. And a specific learning activity for this lesson would be something like this. So you could divide the class in half and call one half the House and one half the Senate. Each half of the class, or each chamber of the class, would each get a different topic given to them by the teacher that they would debate on and create some sort of bill and law out of. So for example, one half of the class could be tasked with deciding the next class reward, and the other half could be tasked with deciding on the name of the new class pet. So each side would work together to create, to somehow answer that question. So on the class reward side, some of those students might want an extra recess as their reward, and some other students may want to have extra computer time as that class reward. So those students on that half would talk to each other, work with each other, compromise, debate their different ideas after they propose them, and eventually vote on one of those ideas. And if their idea passes by a simple majority of students, then their idea would be passed along to the other half of the class, where then they would also vote on that. And if both halves of the class each pass that new bill, then the class would actually carry out that new or that next class reward.